Excellent. Let me ask you another question. Who's your favorite superhero?
Me.
You see,
I
yep.
like Wonder Girl.
You like Wonder Girl? Excellent.
Iron Man.
Iron Man? Superman, that makes sense. Judah?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yep. Spider-Man? Doctor Strange. Ooh, I hear that's a good movie. You don't have one? That's all right. Batman? You have the Adam West Batman? You have no idea what she's talking about. Yeah. Blue Falcon, excellent. Well, I love Batman. I grew up on the 1960s Batman, Adam West, but I'm also a big fan of Captain America. And any of you ever met a real-life superhero before? Yeah, who did you meet?
Iron Man and Captain America.
Okay, Iron Man. I was with you when we met Iron Man at Disneyland. Yep, it was the real Iron Man. Who else has met a superhero? I've had a chance to meet and actually talk to Captain America. He comes to our church every summer at the Disney show. How many of you got to meet Captain America? Yeah, here. He comes. He loves this place, and I mean, he's really a cool guy. Yeah, I like him a lot. I want you to meet.
I like Hulk.
You like the Hulk? I do too. So I want you to meet today some real live superheroes. We call them veterans. Anybody know what a veteran is? Yep. Two grandpas who are veterans. And what does that mean? What do they do? They help protect our nation. Were they in the Army, Air Force? Do you remember? They were in something, right?
One of my grandpas was in the
Reserve, okay. In the Navy, all right. So those are the people we're going to meet today. These are men and women who serve our country. And yes, do you have questions?
my grandpa worked in the Air Force.
Your grandpa worked in the Air Force, yeah.
My mom worked at Navy, and my grandpa was.
So we've got mom was in the Navy. And you don't remember grandpa was, all right. Yep. Don't worry, guys. I'm figuring out how to shorten the sermon right now as we speak. Your grandpa was in World War II. I had a great uncle who was in World War II, and I remember going to the cemetery and with my grandparents on days like this weekend, and we would celebrate all of our veterans. Well, I want you to meet Dawn. Dawn's going to come up, and she's going to introduce us to a very, very special veteran, a very special superhero, and then you're going to help me honor some of our superheroes today, all right? So, Dawn, what do you got for us today?
Well, today, first of all, I'd like to tell you that we are presenting 4 quilts this weekend and 1 next because one individual couldn't be here today. And this year they represent the Army, the Marines, and the Navy. There are 2 Korean War veterans, 1 Vietnam veteran, and 1 veteran from the war in Afghanistan. And I would like to have John Wilsey and Marion come up, please.
All right. Oop, oop, bonk. Headbutt. It's a nice lawsuit.
Come on up.
Go ahead and take it. $6 million debt. It's okay. All right, Dawn, what do you got for us?
John was in the United States Navy from 1948 until 1954, and he was involved in the Korean conflict. So we'd like to present him with his quilt.
All right, you guys have a seat here for just a minute, and then you're going to give something away, but we want to show you this thing here. This is called a Quilt of Valor, and we're going to give it to John. You want to help me hold that up, Al? And, let's do it this way. There we go. All right, so let's, we'll show it there.
Yes, of course you get to see it, yeah.
And then we'll show it there. And let's show John. And John and the kids. There we go. Isn't that nice? Kids, what do you think of that, huh? Yeah, that's his superhero cape. All right? Okay, so what else do you want to say to us about that, Dawn?
Nothing except that, as you are all well aware now, the Quilts of Valor are given to those veterans who have been touched by war.
All right, somebody help Alicia fold this. All right, let's give John a round of applause. All right, kids, stay here a second. I want to ask all of our veterans if they would come on up, please, and we want to just honor you quickly. So veterans, would you please come on up? Kids, gone over here to Denise. She's going to give you something to help honor our veterans. And let's give our veterans a round of applause as they come on up. She's right over here, hon.